Good morning, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Turkey Day. So y'all, anyhow, excuse my parents if I look ashy or whatnot. I have to go find a store that's open. But good morning, happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Welcome aboard to my channel. My name is Whitney. If you have not met me, if you are a new subscriber, welcome aboard. If you're already a subscriber, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, y'all, I'm out of breath. So, last night was very eventful. I did make my peach cobbler. Stay tuned for that video. I definitely will do everything in my power to edit that video and have it up today for you guys. Right now I'm up. I was up late last night. I didn't get done with that cobbler until, well, I didn't get done cooking until about 1 o'clock last night. So I probably didn't go to bed till maybe 1:30, 2 o'clock this morning. So I am up bright and early. I have to go, like I said, find a store that's open because I need to make this cheesecake. And then after that, I'm going to be going over to my mom's house probably for the next few hours to make the macaroni and cheese. So I will definitely be vlogging that as well. But I'm excited, guys. I just thank God for another Thanksgiving. For just another day, God. Or God, thank you for another day. Just another day that God has given me to be able to just get up and mobilize and to go and to actually be able to be with my family and see, my family. There's a lot of people that, did not get to make it to see this Thanksgiving. And we just want to pray for those families that have lost loved ones that are no longer with them. I believe this is actually, this is our second Thanksgiving without my grandmother. My grandmother passed last year in August. So this is our second Thanksgiving without her. And just pray that God's blessing her soul. So definitely get up this morning, guys. Get up. Give thanks to God. Give thanks to God for what he's done and for him allowing you. Let that be the first thing that you do when you arise this morning is that you give God thanks. Thank God for being good to you. Thank God for allowing you to see another Thanksgiving. Thank God for him allowing you to get up and to even be able to mobilize and, do the things that you do with your family on today because he's first. Out of all things, he's first. Give him thanks because he gets all the glory. So, right now, I am on my way out. I have to go find a store. I thought I had a mixing bowl because the bowl that I actually do have, it is not big enough this is the bowl that I have. This is not big enough for the cheesecake. And I thought I had a big blue bowl. I'm not sure where this bowl went, but, yeah, I'm not sure exactly where this bowl went. Maybe it's down here and I'm just not looking good enough. Nope. It's not. It's not in there. So, and that was actually something I was supposed to do yesterday, but I got caught up with everything else yesterday. Y'all, and I did taste this peach cobbler. Y'all, it is so good. I'm gonna show y'all. You see that? It is so good. It's so good. So I'm excited for my family to try it. Now I did, taste it first thing this morning. And y'all know that's never a good thing to do. Eating something super sweet like that first thing in the morning. But it was good. But anyways, I'm getting ready to head out. I need to go find a store that's open. I need to get a mixing bowl, and then I do need to pick up some drinks because my mom said that we need to get some more drinks and stuff for the family get together. But yeah, so I'll check in with y'all whenever I get in the car. Okay, guys, so I am out getting ready. Sorry if I look like yesterday. This is the same little fleece jacket that I had on, and I just got on a little sweater. But anyways, yeah, I'm getting ready to try to find a store that is open. But yeah, y'all, so y'all let me know where you guys are at for Thanksgiving. I am in Indiana. Originally the plans were for us to be in Indianapolis, but those plans changed. So y'all let me know where y'all at. But I don't even know if I really want to talk about this right now, but yesterday I noticed I was uploading a video before I was actually in the process of uploading my grocery haul video. And I was on my main channel and I noticed, the amount of subscribers that I had. And then, like I said, in the process of me uploading my Thanksgiving grocery haul video, I lost like 4 or 5 subscribers. And I was like, all at the same time. It was so random to me. I was like, what is this about? But mean, at the end of the day, I'm not necessarily, you know, worried about, I mean, anytime I actually lose subscribers, I always like gain them right back. And you know, and I know that I probably sound like some things that I've already said before, but I mean, I just want my subscribers to be honest and genuine, and I want to be honest to the people that I'm subscribing. I want to be an honest and genuine subscriber as well. But y'all, that's a whole nother topic. I have a video up talking about all of this and getting into detail. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch that video, because then you'll get more of what I'm talking about. But we're not gonna get into that today. But yeah, guys, so I'm excited for this day. Like, I'm super excited. I will say this, since I did, because like I said, I did get up and I tasted that peach cobbler, just like a small little corner of it. It has like kind of threw me off just a little bit, but it's all good. It'll come back in between time. But yeah, so like I said, I will try to have that video up today. I should be able to do that. Yesterday I did do a lot of vlogging, so hopefully I will be able to edit what I need to edit, and then you know, put that video up for today. And yeah, I'm gonna do that. But right now, so far I haven't driven past any stores yet. Well, I did actually drive past a Dollar General, and that they were actually open, but I really don't like that location, Dollar General, so I'm going to go down to this other one that's a little bit up the way. Yeah, so I don't think I have anything else to talk about. Okay, so that store is open, but I'm going to keep going down a notch. But yeah, guys, so far, I mean, this Thanksgiving has been good. Just praying that it stays that way. But I guess I will tune in with y'all whenever I get up here to the store, because I don't want to have like a whole car full footage, because I got a lot of that from yesterday. So yeah, so y'all just stay tuned, and I'll see y'all in a minute. Okay, guys, so I'm back home. I got everything that I need. So I was able to find this big mixing bowl. I think this is pretty good for everything that I need for the cheesecake. I was going to say the macaroni and cheese. So, you know what? Now that I think about it, I need to. So I'm going to be using 1 stick, 8 ounce of Philadelphia cream cheese, and then a whole thing of Cool Whip. So that's going to go for there for the filling. I actually forgot that I am making the crust from scratch, so I need to get, now this bowl here, the one that I showed y'all earlier, this should be good enough just for the crust, because it's not a lot of filling. It's not going to get too messy. So, so I got the graham cracker crumbs, and y'all, okay, so it says graham cracker pie crust. Alright, so and then I'm going to be using this pan instead of like an actual round pie pan. Since I'm actually making the crust from scratch, I figured to make like a square cheesecake and go from there. And this is an 8x8, so this is good. So y'all, I'm going to go once again to the video. Now this YouTuber that I follow, her name is, well, her YouTube page is called Divas Can Cook. And she's a really good Southern cooker as well. And she has a recipe for homemade graham cracker crust. So yeah, I'm going to go check her channel out. And then, like I did with the peach cobbler, I'll go in between. I'll have to go back and forth. I'll probably just write everything down. That way I won't have to go back and forth. So I can go ahead and get this done. Because I think that I have to leave the crust in the freezer for maybe... I would say 2 hours maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But... y'all see in between, so I'll check with y'all in a minute. Okay, guys, so I got all my ingredients together, and I'm ready to go ahead and start making the graham cracker crust. So I'm gonna go ahead and get and this is the Keebler. You can find this. I got this at Walmart. I'm not even sure how much it was. I'm a terrible like when it comes, y'all, to like checking prices and stuff. I'm just the type to just throw it in the basket, throw it in the bag, and I'm like, I gotta stop doing that. That's why I was so shocked yesterday when I was out. And I mentioned it in one of my vlogs that I'll be putting up about how expensive the block Velveeta cheese is. Like I had no idea. But anyhow, so I and I want to make a correction. I know I said that I got this recipe from a YouTuber called Divas Can Cook, but that's a correction. It's not her. It's actually I Heart Recipes, the same YouTuber that I got my peach cobbler recipe from. So y'all, she's dope. If y'all don't know, haven't checked her channel, definitely check her channel out, I Heart Recipes, because she has definitely helped me out this Thanksgiving. So it looks like that we're gonna need 1 1/4 cup of these graham cracker crumbs. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour some out. All right, and I'm gonna level this out and see what it. So we need just a little bit more. Where am I? Okay. This smells so good. Y'all, there is nothing like, and you know, honestly, I used to be the one, you know, they'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna go get the store-bought crust, because you know I was super lazy, and I know sometimes like you know the store-bought crust is like an emergency, like we need to hurry up and make something quick. I mean, that's cool, but y'all, there's nothing like making stuff from scratch, like literally. Okay, so I got the amount that I need, so I'm done with the graham cracker crust. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this away. Sorry, y'all, my mom called. Y'all know on Thanksgiving how it is. You know, everybody's calling around, making sure we got this, we got that. But anyway, so I have about 1 1/4 cup of graham cracker crumbs. So I'm gonna take my bowl and go ahead and just pour it right in. Pour it right up in there. Okay. And then after that, we're gonna need sugar. I'm getting kind of low on the sugar, but I did buy a new one, so yeah. So this is probably, well, I'm just gonna add, there's not a lot in there, so that should be enough sugar that I need, because there wasn't a lot to put in there. It calls for 3 tablespoons, so I did have my tablespoon, but so I'm gonna go ahead and let me see if I can show y'all what it looks like right now. This is pretty much what it looks like right now. So I'm gonna mix it together, and then after that we'll be starting. Before I add the butter in, just want to get this nice and stirred up. So y'all, this smells so good. All right, so now we are ready for the butter. Now the butter, I believe it calls for 1/3 cup. So y'all, again, this is something else that I winged, so make sure you get all that butter in there. Go ahead. I might have to add some more, because I think I'll probably have more crumbs than I should, but it's okay. If we need to add more butter, we'll add more butter. This looks like we're gonna need some more butter. And we're definitely gonna need some more butter, so I'm going to go ahead and get some more butter. Yeah, y'all can use, I know a lot of people like to use like real butter, honestly, and I know this is gonna sound real dumb, but I don't even know what real butter is, so I'm just gonna use the butter that I got, because I know that it's butter and it works. So I'm just kind of taking like forkfuls, not spoonfuls, to make sure that I actually get enough butter that I need, so that this crust gets moist and how it needs to be. So you don't want to overdo it, because we don't want a real buttery crust. So I'm going to go ahead and put this butter on like 30 seconds, and then that should help melt it down since it's cold. Alright, so yeah, so far everything's good, and yeah, this definitely needs a little bit more, because it's supposed to, what it's supposed to look like, y'all. It's supposed to, and it is a little bit, can y'all see that? Yeah, so it's supposed to like crumble up a little bit more. So I'm gonna, whoo, y'all, that butter was trying to cook. Okay. Alright, so this definitely should be enough butter. So I'm going to kind of keep stirring this around until it all melts. So y'all let me know, what are some desserts that you all make for your family Thanksgiving? Is there like a special dessert that you're responsible for, that everyone loves? Or is there a new dessert or anything like that? My favorite dessert is chess pie. Now, I have yet been able to master to make a chess pie. And I know that it's so easy and simple, but it's just, you know, I like my chess pie. If anybody's out there who's a chess pie eater, you'll understand what I'm about to say. I like my chess pie creamy. Like, I don't really like, I mean, the rough chess pie is good too, but I prefer like a really, really creamy chess pie. So, yeah, that's my favorite. But yeah, like I said before, I'm just trying to look out for my family, make sure that we actually have some desserts, because like I said, every Thanksgiving, like, we always got good food, but don't nobody got desserts. But okay, so this is melted, so I'm gonna go ahead and add this. And y'all, we might be adding a whole bunch of butter to this thing, but I think this should do it though. This should definitely. Get some of that off of there. We are not about to have buttery a buttery crust. It's supposed to get, I think the problem is I've got too much maybe too much graham cracker in here, so everything's not mixing, but it's coming together though. It's starting to shape up how I need it, because I guess the graham cracker crust is supposed to look like it's wet. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to crumble up real good, and it's supposed to look real wet. So I think with just a few more just stirring up and things like that, we're gonna be good. And I do have just a little bit more butter that I can add in there. Yeah, it's starting to shape up how it needs to. Because I was like, if I have to add any more butter, we're gonna have a buttery cheesecake, and we ain't got time for that. It smells super good though. It smells really good. Just trying to make sure it's all mixed up how it needs to be. Alright. Get this stuff out of there. Alright, y'all, so as far as for the crust making, the crust is actually done. We're going to transfer this into the pan that I'm going to use. Go ahead and throw this butter out. Or not throw the butter out, but... And as y'all know, one thing that my mom always taught me was to clean as you go. Like, don't let everything pile up. Like, while you're cooking, clean. Because that helps the cleaning process with everything. Alright, y'all. So... let me show y'all what this is looking like. Here's the crust, and it is looking really good and smelling good. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to add this to the pan. We're going to add it up, Got my pan, and one thing that I saw her do was she sprayed her pan. So I'm just taking some Pam bacon spray, and I'm just going to I could not talk today. Spray the pan down. Spray it down, and then just kind of spread it around with my hands a little bit. All right. There we go. The paper towel. So we're gonna go ahead and transfer this these crumbs into the pan. And then once this is done, we're gonna stick this. And actually, I said that I thought that the crust had to be in the freezer for 2 hours. It's only 10 minutes. I was like, 2 hours? It's gonna be brick hard. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and add this to the pie crust. Get all of it out. All right, so then I'm gonna take my hands and I'm just gonna kind of press it in. Press it in. Make sure that everything is covered. Make sure it's flat. Now, she had gloves, which would have been a good idea, but I wasn't thinking about no gloves. Your hand is fine. Just wash your hands. My hands are clean, by the way. You know, you just want to press it and shape it. Now, if you have a round pan, you know, you would just, you know, press it and shape it according to your pan. Mine is square, so I'll be shaping mine like a square. And make sure that you press it down pretty good. And then once this is shaped to my desire, I'm going to stick it in the freezer for 10 minutes, covered up. Let me get my little thing here. This is gonna help me like with the corners and stuff. If you have like a little flat spatula where you can do that. Kind of shape it and mold it. Flatten that thing down. Press on it real hard. Then if you have like an end of a thing, like you can, you know, press it down, you know, things like that, just to make sure that it's flat. Because when you get your toppings on there, you want it to, you know, you want it to be flat. All right, y'all, so this is shaped to pretty much my desire. Let me get these crumbs off my hands. It looks really, really good. Okay, so let me show y'all. This is what it looks like. I don't know if y'all can, I don't want to move it too much, but yeah, so I've flattened down the sides and things like that. So yeah, this is the crust. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this in the freezer for about 10 minutes, and while that's doing that, we're going to start on the filling. So I'm going to go ahead and get this covered up. I'm just going to take some aluminum foil and cover it up because I don't have any other kind of lid for it. And I'm just going to cover this up. And I'm going to stick it in the freezer for about 10 minutes. Now I'm going to have to make some room in my freezer because I know there's nowhere for me to put this. Room. Alright guys, so I got my crust in the freezer, have my timer on. So now y'all, it's time for the filling. So, I need that. So we're gonna go ahead and open everything up and just go ahead and just put it on in. Everything is room temperature, so I need to buy me some scissors because I've been like using my knives for everything to open stuff. Alright, so first things first, we want to throw in our cream cheese. Y'all, I love cream cheese. Cream cheese is the bomb. So, let's see, got my cream cheese in there. Alright, and then we're going to open it up, or open up our Cool Whip. Get this opened up. Alright, where's my... Oh, it's over here. So I'm gonna get that in here. Oh, this smells so good already. Get all that good stuff out of there. Make sure you get all of it in there. All the Cool Whip. And then the last thing we're gonna add is 1 cup of sugar. So I'm gonna have to go over there and open up my, go ahead and get this out of the way. Open up my brand new spanking thing of sugar. Now I know there are many recipes for like cheesecake. There's a lot of people that make their cheesecakes different, but mine that I make, I use just 1 8-ounce of cream cheese, a whole container of Cool Whip, and then 1 cup of sugar, and then just blend away. Blend, blend, blend. Alright, so I have my 1 cup here, so I'm just gonna fill it up, stick it in there. Fill it up. That doesn't look like it's filled up. And just level it out. That looks about like 1 cup, and pour it all in. And then that's it for that. All right. Okay, so now we are ready to mix this baby up. So let me get rid of some stuff here. Okay, so I'm gonna let me get a paper towel because I don't wanna use any more dishes than I have to. I wanna lay this stuff on some paper towels because I'll be needing this stuff to scrape it out of the bowl. All right. So, alright, so I just have my little mixer here that I'm going to mix this up with. Let me show y'all what it looks like. This is what it looks like. And then we're just going to start blending. Alright, y'all, so let's get started. Hopefully this... take my spatula here and kind of get the stuff that's on the base of the bowl so that everything gets mixed in very good. You want to make sure that that sugar mainly is very well mixed in there because you don't want like crunchy pieces of sugar in your cheesecake. So, all right, and we're just going to keep on blending. finish up, I just want to say to, now the type of bowl that I had, like it had like already like a little circle in the middle of the bowl. So you want to make sure that when you're mixing this to get in the center, and make sure you're getting all that sugar mixed up in there. Alright, y'all, so this is pretty much looking good. I just want to go around like the edge of it and make sure it's all blended real good. Now, when I was younger and my mom would make cheesecake, I would always be standing in the kitchen because I would be wanting to lick the stuff off of the little things here for the mixer. It was so good. That was the best part. Alright, y'all, this is looking super yummy. And yeah, I think this is done, but I think I'm going to mix it just a little bit more. Just I went around the bowl and kind of scooped it up, but this is pretty much what it's looking like right now. So one more spin and we'll be good. What the cheesecake looks like. It looks really good, y'all. Like, I'm very well pleased with how it looks. It looks super yummy. So I'm going to go ahead and get my crust out, and then I'm going to add this, and then we'll be done with this. Okay, guys, so I have just taken the crust out of the freezer. So we're going to go ahead and unravel this. Now, I know you're probably wondering, why did you put that in the freezer? Well, since the crust is homemade and there's a lot of butter in it, you want it to, like, become firm. So putting it in the freezer and covering up actually helps that. That way, you know, it doesn't, like, crumble and all that good stuff. So, and I mean, if desired, you could leave it in there for like 15-20 minutes. You don't want it to be in there too long, but you don't want it to get like brick hard. So yeah, this is pretty good, pretty firm. This is pretty much what it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get the filling, and we're gonna go ahead and add this to this baby. All right, so I'm just gonna add like a little at a time here. I'll move this over here because I need as much room as I can. So a little bit at a time. Because honestly, y'all, this is a whole lot of filling. I'll just go ahead and gather it all up. Just pour it on in. Can y'all see that? Because I know there's a glare right now. Closer. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I got this. What light is it? Can y'all see? I blocked this light. Okay. Get all of it out of there. Looks like this is all of it. Alright, y'all, so got everything there. Now I'm just going to take my knife and scrape the rest of this off. it's all in there. All right, bring this napkin back over here, and you just start to flatten it out and to spread it to your desire. Now y'all, there really ain't no perfect way to really do this. You just want to make sure, you know, that it's pretty much flattened out. Hopefully it's good. It's good. Well, this is pretty much it. Like, this is all to it. I know there's a lot of filling, so and more than likely I probably could have used a bigger pie pan, but this is an 8.5 by 8, and everything should be good with it. And y'all, this is pretty much it. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. It comes to the cheesecake. Cheesecakes are so simple and quick to make. Now, like I said, they do have already made, you know, crust at the store where you could just get it, and then, you know, we could, you know, have the crust already made, so you don't make it from scratch. But everything's better when it's made from scratch instead of store. Now, now, don't get me wrong. I understand some things are very, when it comes to being store-bought, you know, you just need to, you gotta do what you gotta do, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Not knocking that at all. So yeah, y'all, this is done. Everything is done with my cheesecake. It came out to be really successful. And I'm like so proud of myself that I was actually able to accomplish this. So let me show y'all what it looks like. Product. Here's the cheesecake. It looks really, really good. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and cover this up, and I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator to let it get cool, and then I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the shower and get ready because I got that to make, macaroni and cheese. So that's also gonna be fun as well. But anyways, yeah, so this is the cheesecake. I'm excited.